Hello, everybody. Brian here from quantlabs.net. Today is Friday, the 14th of May. We are at 12:30 p.m. my time, and we are now live on YouTube. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Okay, so I'm going to talk about a few new things, many new things to come down the pipes. Let's get started. All right, so here's my screen. Hopefully you can see it okay. So first things first, let's check out Yahoo. All right, so everything seems to be up. Hunky dory was up yesterday too. That's pretty strong. So it might be recovering from earlier losses. So you can see some really big movers here. Gold, oil, all the U.S. indices are up. Bitcoin is up 1.58. I'll talk about that in a separate video. Watch that on Rumble. Dangerous content, YouTube calls it. FTSE 100. Okay, so let me first talk about one thing that you might have noticed that we've gone through a lot of changes. Quantlabs.net site. I'm just hopefully finishing it up today. Among a new store. Well, it looks different, but it's the same stuff. Also, if you come under here, hire me. This I'll have a new address, but for now you can just use this hire-me now at quantlabs.net. In there you'll get the usual PDFs, and you can get that here. So you can do all that fun stuff. And yeah, like I said, new site. That's not a photo of me as well, just stock photos. Anyways, let's get to our analysis. All right, so as you get from the title, it's what's up with Australia. Look at all the Australia, what's going on. There is some longs, there's some shorts, but something is going on with the Australian dollar, okay? You never know where this is. I think it has something to do with the global sickness out there, just due to the fact that there's concerns of new variations of the global sickness, and very early stages are coming about. So don't get your party hat on yet. Well, the real test will be in the next month or so, and we'll leave it at that because I don't want to get banned from our sweet overlords here. All right, so continuing along. As I said, there is a party going on in the U.S. stock market, which is great. You can see here we got our shorts here in euro, gold, namely, and again more shorts for the Australian dollar. There's also Hong Kong, Japanese yen, USD. So the USD is strengthened, US dollar. That might be great because when you look at the inflation numbers, which I'll show you, it shows those are coming down. So it looks good on the charts, but long term, I don't think it really changes a whole lot. But we'll continue powering through this. You can see here, pound against the Australian dollar. Big jumps here on the Russell. Okay, so we know about all that. But these are the keys right here, is the USB 30-year bond. You can see here, there's a short expected there. And then here's a surprise, is Thailand. It's starting to strengthen with the long. This one's been rising. I think Thailand as a country is going to start to become a country to watch for as it starts to strengthen, it starts to mature, and becomes not a global threat or anything, but they're going to be an influential country that people won't pay attention to. Okay, more on the 5-year, 10-year as well, more shorts. But it is stabilizing. It is increasing for the 5-10-year. Funny enough, I was part of a thing yesterday, and they put in a lot of concentration on the short-term bonds. As you can see here, the rates are not going to be as high in the long term. Sugar. Okay, sugar is getting really choppy again. You'll see that more in the commodity chart. So because everything comes down to the US dollar, really, the performance of it. And Here's an interesting one is the platinum. Look how choppy it's gotten. Again, you'll see that on a daily chart. UK 100 markets looking good. Brent crude's flattening out as well. So it's really mixed bag as usual when it comes to Forex. And our safe havens of Sweden, USD, and as a long there, that's a critical one. Same with Denmark. Just keeping your eyes out on it, really. So gold, again, has more shorts here. You can see here in the pound, this was franc. Here's our ones that we really watch, which is really proven to be reliable. Gold silver ratio, you can see there, it's got nothing, but there's 3 of them. Here it's a short there, and it's a long. So it's really mixed, but when these start to pop up, people are starting to get not nervous, but it's starting to, like, you know, once you start to see this more longing on a short-term basis, and that's a place we need to worry about. So, but we are, I've been seeing that for the last little while. Gold in Australia, gold in Canada, all shorting. I think gold is pretty well useless, to be honest, but we still talk about it. I don't know why. Now, here's the key one. Australia, market 200 has got a short. So will this party be in the US be short term? As you'll notice, you're not seeing the USD markets come up, indices, except for the Russell, and you saw that short there. So this could be a temporary party, but it also depends upon the news of the global sickness. Okay, so here you got some slight trend with a long there on the Australian Singapore. Got 1, 2, 3 out of 4 there. Here's another encouraging sign to some. We have a long here on the China 50. It's been very flat. But you can see here some big spikes, but we've seen these before and they just drop back. So this is really, I don't know, we have to wait it out till it hits certain technical point. Well, we got a second one there, which is good, because if anything that's going to take us out, it'll be China. I mean, let's get real. More flat stuff here, blah, blah, blah. Euro and Norway, look at that's just dropped. But again, it's just, it's really hard to say. Same with the Euro, New Zealand. Here's one that we want to pay attention to, is the Euro USD. Let me check that out on a 1-day basis. See, it's kind of gone flat. This is the indecision in the markets of where things are at, but this is usually, obviously, from a Forex perspective, the gold standard on what's moving. So right now, if you're getting really a range bound on the Euro USD, that says something. But it also, what's encouraging, and I don't see this a lot, is when the USD strengthens, you'll see that. So who knows, maybe come Monday, this may not be there anymore. Okay, Hong Kong 33, we can see a big long here. That's well, I'm sure. Okay, I don't get excited there. Hong Kong, Japan yen. Japan yen's looking okay with that long there. But again, these can radically change. These are not trends. Okay, so here, New Zealand, Singapore, you can see the same thing. Choppy, but trending up. I don't know. It's very hard to tell how to make uses. Okay, so this is going to be an interesting one. The UK 10-year has got a long there, but it's been really flat. Again, here we got a short call. Okay, so we also had an Australian 200 call for a short, and you can see here we have a 100 call as well on the UK 100. So I don't know. It's hard to say if I'd get encouraged by that. I'd have to look at it early in the week, and on it goes. Here's another one that's very critical, and this is just due USD Indian rupee, just a long steady decline since mid-April. I don't know, they gotta get a better handle on the situation they got there. Saudi is not going anywhere. 2-year short, but somewhat stable. 2 shorts there. USD/KK long, Hong Kong long, USD Japanese yen slight long, and on it goes. Again, another long for the USD Sweden. That's, I don't know, it's not encouraging, I guess. More Brent crude shorts here. Everything's just not looking great. The Australian dollar's got some volume there, I'd say. Here's an interesting one. The pound against the Japanese yen's trending up. Hit a bit flat mode there, but it's got a short call there. Let's see what else we got here. Anything else of interest? Not much, to be honest. SPX 500. Again, we have a short here to confirm that theory on the US market now. And for the UK. And then here we get more of those gold, silver with some longs there under a good status. Okay, so let's look at what we've been watching lately. Okay, we did the 2-year treasury. The Deutsche 30 as well has got a short there. Now this is interesting. Soybeans still got some strength on a daily chart for price increase. Natural gas has suddenly gone flat, which would make sense because that's seasonal coming up as we go into late spring. Copper's getting some hits there, but it's still strengthening. Corn's getting hit really hard. Just shows you how sensitive these things are. And this is just due to the strengthening dollar. Same with wheat. And then we know about the gold silver ratio as well. And we've already covered platinum as well. Let me just show you the platinum on a daily basis, because they were saying, oh, that's a great one to have as well. Let's see if that's the case or not. Daily chart, yes, it's going up, but the agriculture up until a point was looking good as well. So we'll leave it at that. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves